Ye might be going to hell for this. And for all of the Ye fans out there, because Ye Nation has its own world where y'all go crazy every time somebody. I know that the Ye fans, you are the cult that lives on, and I understand it, that he can do no wrong. Kanye could do no wrong. He can say slavery is a choice. We can bring it back. He can wear the red hat, make America great again in the Oval Office, tap dancing for Trump. We bring him back. I did that. He can do a lot of things. Anti-Semitism. He's a Nazi. White Lives Matter. Friends with Candace Owens. Kill Pete Davidson. I mean, he can do all the things, and we will bring him back. But we have 2 rules at Hollywood Unlocked that are very simple rules. We don't out people. We don't out people, and we don't attack children. There are a lot of y'all kids out there that would be easy targets, but we don't do it. You know why? Because they're kids, and it just should be a no-brainer that kids are off limits. I have been waiting to talk about this subject matter for a week now, but I have been saving my city. But here I am. I will start by saying I love Kanye West, the human being, because I love everybody, and I want everybody to be healthy and better, and he has a lot of stuff that he needs to work through. But we are going to stop normalizing crazy when it comes to the shit that Ye did with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Let me first start by saying that when this first happened, I told my team, do not post about it, because I don't even want to give a platform. Not that I have the biggest platform, but I am a platform. We have a platform. I don't want a platform attacking people's children, especially Jay-Z and Beyonce. I love Beyonce. But here we are. Kanye went off on a whole nother rant that had nothing to do with being an anti-Semitist or a Nazi or a this, that. But this time, he not only came for his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, who's the mother of his children, but beautiful children, by the way, but he also attacked Jay-Z and Beyonce and their kids. You all have seen it by now, so I'm not reporting on something new. I am just talking about what you all have been talking about for a week. Now, specifically, he called out their children and their alleged mental capacity of their 7-year-old twins, Rumi and Sir. Now, these are kids that we don't see often. We did see Rumi, I think, recently during the, not Super Bowl, but it was the halftime thing during... Was it Super Bowl?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't Super Bowl. That was
She was at the Super Bowl too.
She was there behind the scenes with Jay-Z, her daddy.
Yeah.
But they don't really show their children, and it's their children to show or not show. We are not demanding they show us their children. We have seen Beyonce in some of her artistic behind the scenes of Renaissance show her children how she wants to. These are her children, their children. Kanye decided to go on a rant about their children. And I will tell you, this was very unsettling to me. And I think Rob and I even talked about it behind the scenes, how troubling it was to us about this post and delete. Let me show you what he said. Take a look. He posted this on X. He said, wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They're retarded. No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having retarded children is a choice. Now Jay-Z and Beyonce on the other end, fuck those and their entire families. He also went on to talk about his X account being suspended. This is what he said about taking the tweet down. I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's family down and Jerry Lorenzo's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled, not because I'm a good person. I took it down like Down syndrome. Get it? Am I right? Am I right? Fuck the world. Real talk. Fuck everybody. And it was then reported that the Carters were considering legal action against Jay. Now, I don't know what he said about Jerry Lorenzo. Jerry Lorenzo is a fashion designer Rob knows from Chicago who has fear of God, who was somebody that was kind of, Ye was kind of like they're all in that fashion world or whatever. have very similar clothing. Jerry's very successful. Has built a $75 million, well, allegedly, $75 million company from scratch. I remember Jerry when I came to LA, he was a club promoter. He would move the rope for you to come into the club. So I actually take my hat off to Jerry to be able to build a phenomenal brand that I own several pieces of. And I will tell you, Jerry Lorenzo's last fashion show at the Hollywood Bowl he ate, that's what the kids say, he ate down and everybody was there. Everybody from Angela Bassett to Queen Latifah to LeBron's wife to me, everybody was there. What I just said that you said was sick. There's no explanation. There's no other word to describe it. There's no excuse. There's no mental health. There's no feel sorry for you. You attacked 2 children. I don't know that these kids have autism or Down syndrome or whatever. And to call any child retarded is pure evil. There's no other way to describe it. My heart goes out to Beyonce and Jay-Z for that. Even when we talked about what we knew about Jay-Z and Beyonce, and I did the whole face covering, it had nothing to do with their children. We would never even bring up their children. We don't even think about including children in any of our madness at this show or any other show because those kids are helpless. Even with their mom being Beyonce and their dad being Jay-Z and them having all the money, those kids are helpless if they do have any cognitive challenges. Mm-hmm. But to put that out for millions of people to consume, God bless you for having 5 children who appear to have no issues other than a father who goes on rants and embarrasses them and their stability. Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids still have their daddy in the home, though. So regardless of whatever cognitive things, you lost the right and the ability to be in the house with your 5 children, with your baby mama. You created a baby mama. Jay-Z created a wife. So we can go on and on and on about who's more blessed or this or that, but this is a conversation that you create. Yeah, remember I had to help you get to your kid's birthday party because you couldn't even go to your kid's birthday party when Jay-Z and Beyonce, they celebrate every year, every child's life over there. I can't believe you did that. And I'm embarrassed to say, and I'm saying this with love because there's nobody around you saying, what the fuck? Because I'll tell you a story. One day, Kanye called me and he wanted to hire people to go around Calabasas with trucks and lights that said Pete Davidson had AIDS. And I said, hell no. Hell no. And the people that stopped it was me and Whack 100. We said no. We told Ye no. And Ye did not like that I told him no. He didn't fire me. He kept me there because I know he got love for me. He knows I'm a good person. He knows I have his back. And he knows I love him to the point that I will say, hell no. Because Pete Davidson, to my knowledge, doesn't have AIDS. And if he did, I wouldn't be a part of exposing anyone's health status because as a gay man in America and in the world, I know that that's just crazy to dock somebody and to put out their business like that. But when you love somebody like I loved Ye at the time, and I still have love for him, you say no. You say hell no. And you get involved. Who around you allowed you to do something so stupid and so hurtful? And you can't walk it back. There's no apology to Jay-Z and Beyonce. And even though we look at Beyonce and, y'all gonna say she's not a god, there are people who look at Beyonce as a god, like she bigger than life. And she is a icon on earth. And Jay-Z is huge, iconic. They're still people. And they still have to sit down with their children and explain why somebody like you, who may be considered as Uncle Ye because of how close you have been to these people, would go on a rant talking about them in the manner in which you did. And then for fans and fan stan culture to then get in it, because now everybody's talking about it. YouTubers are talking about it. All the blogs are posting, all the networks, and it's all over. These are still children who have to go to school with their peers. And I just can't even imagine the level of anxiety that's been caused as a result of this. Kim Kardashian doesn't like it. And you know what, Ye? I'm going to do something that I'm sure is going to catch hell. And it's going to be throwing somebody under the bus. A friend of mine, a friend of ours. TikTok, get ready to do your thing because the shit about to go crazy. You doing all of this support of Diddy in the press. Do you know how you got canceled? I got a call from our friend Noriega at Drink Champs, who I love to death. Noriega is undoubtedly one of the purest spirits and souls I know in the game of media. We respect each other and we hold each other down. And I love Nori. I love Drink Champs. I love him. And I'm about to tell something that has never been told. One day, Noriega called me and he said, bro, I don't know what to do. I said, what happened, Nori? He said, I just interviewed Ye, because me and Nori both have a relationship with Ye. He said, I just interviewed Ye, and Ye said some wild shit about Jewish and this, anti-Semitic, and I want to take it out to save our brother, because I want to take it out. It's a lot. And I said, okay. And he says, but Puffy said, put it in. Diddy said, put it in. Noriega's show and my show at the time were both on Revolt, which was owned by Diddy. And in spite of me and Nori both talking about how we could have took it out, how it could have been taken out, I had no control over it, to protect Ye, because that's what friends do. That's what Nori wanted to do. The higher ups who own the network said put it out. That was Diddy. So now so we put it out, and what happened? Ye lost everything. He lost his Adidas deal. He lost the Gap deal. We went through hell. He lost it all. Not because of Nori in his interview, but because Diddy wanted it in. Remember, Diddy and Ye were at war with each other on social media, and that was Diddy getting Ye. And now Diddy's out. Now Ye's out saying free Diddy and protect Diddy and putting his kids in the song with Diddy, and Kim Kardashian's mad at that. Look at what happened when you don't have people there who care about you and who you care about. All the people you're attacking, Ye, are not your enemy, but all the people that are participating in your attack are now your friends. You attacking Jay-Z and Beyonce for what? What their kids? You didn't even attack them. You attacked their children. You used their children to attack them because you're mad. You told me you were mad that Jay-Z, that you found out about what's Off-White? What's his name?
Virgil.
You found out about Virgil's funeral late. You found after Jay-Z did. You were mad you didn't find out first. You were mad because they didn't allow you to speak at Virgil's funeral. You thought Jay-Z had something. This is deep-rooted hate that you have for Jay-Z and Beyonce, and you're using their kids. I'm just leveling the table by putting it all out there, because truth, trust, transparency. Now that we know what's going on, we can all digest this a little differently. You are not the victim. This is not mental health. This is a calculated, intentional, mental attack on the kids of people that you are mad at, people who were your family. And it's sad to watch. So, Rumi, sorry, I ain't got no money to send you no gift. I can't hug you because I'm not there. But my nephew has autism. And you know what? He just graduated high school and is going to college, and he just got a job. So when you out attacking people's children, just know that shit hits differently for a whole bunch of people. I ain't even going to let you get me emotional, because I'm sitting here thinking about all the other kids who are watching this and saying, what's wrong with me? Those kids can grow up and be anything they want. I can't believe we're having this conversation. It's sickening. And karma's real, and God is watching. These children that God created is watching. And so you don't know how the karma is going to hit, but there's no excuse. And for everybody around you that's not telling you that you're wrong, or snatching your phone, or controlling your social media, because when I was over there, I had control of your Twitter. You know, you didn't even have access to your own Twitter. I'm embarrassed for you. And I said all of this out of love, because it's going to go viral and everybody's going to be sharing, everybody's going to be talking about it and whatever. And I hope they do. And I hope you see it. And you're invited to come on this show anytime you want to have a real conversation. But the difference is I'm going to call you out on your shit right in your face, to your face, because it's love. And Noriega, I'm sorry that I had to put that out there, because I know you've not even talked about it. But Noriega is a pure-hearted person who, even in his own ability, tried to protect you. But powers beyond him didn't allow it to happen. Anyway, that was a lot. Thoughts?
It's just disappointing that he spends so much of his time and exhausts so much of his energy putting out negativity. It's like all we hear from Kanye West now is him selling a t-shirt with a swastika on it, or him attacking people's kids, like attacking Jerry, who you said, like, I went to FAMU with him. Like, what's the point? Like, what is he gaining from all of this attack? He even went so far as to say he had sex with the president's daughter. Like, the man is just...
What president's daughter?
Trump.
Did he?
Yeah.
He claimed that?
He told Candace Owens' husband, he said, you don't have to worry because I didn't smash her wife, but Jared Kushner, I can't say the same for you. He put that on Twitter, and that's when his account got taken down last time, I believe. But I mean, he's just putting out so much negativity. It's like something is wrong, and the people around him need to intervene. Like
that it's very weird because 5 years ago in 2020, I remember being in Miami for the Super Bowl, and I went to what was that Sunday? What was
Live?
No, his church thing.
Oh, Sunday service.
Sunday service, yes. Oh my God, I don't know. I blanked out.
Which is phenomenal, by the way.
Yeah, I went to Sunday service and I was in that era, and I love that new era where he was taking all of his songs and like taking the cuss words out and like changing the meaning, and it was so love based, and it was really a cool thing to watch. So to have this happen, and especially Watch the Throne, that album is so goated to me. And I remember when Kanye and Jay-Z, you know, they're like brothers. So to see this specific attack on Jay-Z out of all people is so low. But like you said, it's beyond mental illness at this point. And I was one of those people that was like, maybe he's mentally ill, maybe his mom, you know, and the divorce and da-da-da. But now there's no excuse.
I'm all for forgiveness. I'm all for closure.
Yes.
But Jay-Z has permission to never fuck with Kanye again.
1,000%.
And honestly, I will say now as I'm seeing everything evolve, I understand why Jay-Z was so mad at me. Because of what they thought I knew or was gonna do or this and that. And let me be very clear, because I ran into Kelly Rowland's husband, Tim. And I'm gonna send an email to Tim and Kelly and everybody just to clear the air. I ran into Tim and he was so upset. And Tim is a very measured, nice, sweet guy. So like he's never been mad. And he wasn't mad at me, but I could see the disappointment and the anger and the pain and the frustration. And what he said to me was, you're in the group chat, you're in the family chat, because I think they thought that I was either knowledgeable of what was going to come with the last lawsuit, with, you know, the Diddy lawsuit or the kid. And he was saying, these are their children. They are protecting their children. All the calls I got about Beyonce and Jay-Z's frustration with me was centered around their kids. So I think, or young kids or something. So I think the perception was we knew something about the lawsuit, or we knew something. Let me be very clear and use my platform to clear that up. And you can tell them because you were there, and I'm not going to release the unedited cover up. It was not that, correct? None of that. We would have never gone there. We're above that. We ain't those type of people over here. And even in my gagging era of gagging with Jason Lee and all that, of being really wild, where is it at? Gagging. That Jason wouldn't have even went there. So if there was anything that ever made you all believe that that's what we were on over here, you know, I apologize for that, because that wasn't that. In fact, I'm really disappointed that this is even all out there. It was said that the Carters are considering legal action against Ye. Now, according to Page 6, because they went and the whole source over there said that the Carters were shocked that Ye said all of that in the comments, and that they discussed taking legal action against him. Here's a photo of the Page 6 article in case you want to proceed. They said Jay-Z and Beyonce are aware of the post Kanye has since deleted. They will absolutely not stand for how he spoke about their children in such a vulgar and offensive manner. They are discussing how they want to handle the situation, whether that be privately and or in a legal matter. They have no plans on publicly addressing Kanye's ex post about their children, as they shouldn't. Oh, I just can't even. It's just too much. Now, Beyonce and Hov remain silent on social media. Now, Beyonce's daddy, Mathew, has spoken out to defend his daughter and family in an exclusive statement to TMZ. Mathew didn't hold back, calling Ye's actions stupid and warning that people in the music industry pay a price for what they say and do, while addressing the public's belief that Ye has a mental illness. Now, Mathew says, quote, "I'm hopeful Kanye gets the type of help he needs in terms of mental health, despite reports of the Carters considering legal action," and Mathew Knowles calling him out. Kanye has doubled down on his disrespectful tweets and said the Carters will never get an apology. Take a look. "There will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me and my family with my children. Be getting one nigga out of jail at a time to look prestigious. The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same, except the Kardashians are sex trafficking."
Allegedly.
Now, Ye isn't the only one in heat for calling out Jay-Z and Beyonce, but he also called out many more, including his ex-wife, her family, and even his kids. He posted all the people who've betrayed him, and they all made the list. Take a look. I am in pain that no person can fix. The Betrayal, Virgil, John Legend, Kim, Trav, Cardi, Big Sean, Jay-Z, Ty, Tyler, Dirk, Common, Cuddy, Pusha, Don C, Amber, The Kardashians, Adidas, Demna, Balenciaga, my own kids, my own family, the black community, and of course the Jews. I'm in pain. I bled for everyone here. I didn't make the list, so I'm going to give an applause for that. I do not want to be on his list. But you also need to take accountability, because we can go through that whole list and there's, when people say, if everybody say you the problem, are you the problem? Or when you say everybody the problem, are you the problem? Because I used to say everybody was the problem, but they were. But I was the problem. What do you make of all this?
It's just a mess. And again, it's when things like this are happening, I feel like the people around you have to take some accountability and stepping in. Because if you're cashing a check over there and you see this train wreck, if you see this train speeding down the tracks and about to crash, like, you need to intervene, like, help slow the train down. And to his fan base, like, I'm from Chicago. I'm a Kanye fan, but now, like, I can't get behind this. I'm not like posting Kanye all the time. Like, it's ridiculous. It's sad.
Yeah, well, I can play the music. Yeah, Sunday service. I've been playing a lot of that because I've been in my not religious, but my spiritual bag, and the Sunday service is phenomenal. He is a icon in terms of his art, but you gotta want to help. Let me tell you what I told the gangbangers in Stockton. All of this sounds great, but if you don't have the will to get the help, none of it matters. You clearly have no will to change. You had everything but your mental health together and your will to change. I used to do shit like schedule my doctor's appointments in his hotel room so I could get my blood work. That then made him get his blood work. So we were doing it. But you got people around you who are just saying, you just give them a mic, give them a mic. No, yes, it's great for you. You give a lot of people good looks, but yeah, you letting people. I don't even feel sorry for you, bro. Rumi, Suri, Blue, B, J, Angie, Tina, Mathew with your cheating nasty ass, Kelly, Tim, everybody out there who's surrounding this family with love, continue to be there for them, because these kids need the love. And it's just sad that this is even a topic. I don't even want to talk about Kanye more. God bless you. God bless everybody in the United States of America. Let's get to the thoughts and prayers.